They made a new male out of me. Feel like I'm 25 again. I have renewed vigor, so much more energy, and no longer worry about my performance. New Male treated me like my situation was one of a kind. With a custom treatment plan that really works, I feel great. They can create one for you too. It does not matter if you suffer from low testosterone, erectile dysfunction, or just want to last longer. New Male will help you.
Call New Male Medical Center today at 352-404-4779. 352-404-4779. That's 352-404-4779. It will change your life. 352-404-4779.
Community members of all ages are invited to visit the Appleton Museum of Art for Free Museum Day this Saturday, July 11th from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. Enjoy the exhibitions, make art in the art space, and see short artist films in the auditorium all day long free of charge. No registration is necessary to attend. The Appleton is located at 4333 East Silver Springs Boulevard. Call 352-291-4455 for questions.
All right, 8 minutes before 10 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. This morning we had this discussion about hamburgers. It's kind of weird how we got around to that. And Robin pretty much assured me that if you're going to have a cheeseburger, the best cheese is always from Wisconsin.
Exactly.
Not that we're going to be pushing Wisconsin cheese right now. I'm just saying I got really hungry. So now we have a chef on the phone. And if you are a viewer of the Food Network, then you already know Chef Pat Neely, a celebrity chef. He has been working in this field, I guess, for a long time. He says he's a restaurateur, and he's going to give us some top tips for throwing the ultimate family reunion. I was actually invited to a family reunion. I don't think I'm related to them, though.
Oh.
They just...
Well, you have the same last name.
They just have the same last name, but I don't think I know any of them.
They wouldn't say anything.
I got the name. Good morning, Pat Neely. Good morning, Pat.
Good morning, Larry and Robin. Thank you guys so much for having me. I can't take this smile off of my face this morning because I'm sharing tips and encouraging people to have to put together a family reunion and bring their families together and create great recipes. And not only am I speaking about it, I'm leading by example because I have partnered with Family Dollar, and they have this great food product line. But more so, we really stepped up to lead by example by starting this campaign back in the spring called Just Add Family. And people were able to submit on social media sites the reason why we should come to their city and host the ultimate family reunion.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Yesterday we selected the family, made the announcement after 5,000 entries, and the winning family was the Williams family out of Chicago. And I got to tell you, nothing warmed my heart more than to walk into this house and see 4 to 5 generations of people there that was just filled with overjoy knowing that this Saturday we're going to throw them this huge celebration at a local park.
Oh, wow.
Right here in Chicago, where they can bring up to 100 family and friend guests.
So,
this celebration.
So what kind of a challenge does it present to you as a chef? I mean, if you have a family that's Italian, they might want Italian food. Like Robin likes the Wisconsin stuff. And
yeah.
I mean, we all have different, and sometimes it runs through the family and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you got some kids who like, I don't know, like Indian food or something. Right?
Exactly.
How do you handle that?
Well, here's the thing, and I've tried to share with people is that one of the things that you can do, not only does it satisfy everybody's taste buds, but it also keeps you from breaking the bank, is I try to encourage families to create a committee and have certain family members bring their specialty dish because they're getting a chance to have what they want there. They're highlighting their dish. And so, and then it keeps one person from having to prepare everything.
That's a good point, yeah.
Just have them bring their dish. If Aunt Susie wants to bring her famous Italian barbecue spaghetti or regular spaghetti, baby, bring it. And we'll put it on.
Baby, bring it. Do you know what I'm good at? I'm good at the tuna noodle salad. That's good.
Yours is really good.
I mean, as a chef, there's nothing to it. But,
I don't know. Yours is.
But everybody likes it, yeah.
Everyone likes it. I've got relatives in my family's got their famous potato salad or coleslaw or baked beans, and it keeps me from having to prepare everything. So you knock out two things at once with that logic.
I bet you when you go to a family reunion, everybody's picking your brain about what do you put into different things. Like what's the secret ingredient in good baked beans?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. I come from a long history of great people and great cooks in my family. And quite frankly, my mother still tries to tell me, boy, you put too much sugar in that or too much salt. My uncle has been running barbecue restaurants. I actually was raised in his business before I opened my first business. So obviously he thinks that he's a better barbecue guy than I am. As a matter of fact, he always, at the reunions, he says, I'm really proud of him, and I taught him everything he knows, but not everything I know. So,
How do you handle the decor at one of those family reunions? How do you choose the person that's going to bring all the paper products, the plates, napkins, tablecloths, all of that kind of stuff that's non-food?
well, once again, you know, when you're putting your reunion together, I always tell people, try to start planning 6 to 8 months ahead of time. Usually late January, February, that gives you the opportunity to select a location, but more importantly, put a committee together of people. And the ones that are involved in terms of this committee, let them specialize in the things that they're great at. So, for instance, you might have a cousin that loves to decorate. Okay, well, decoration is your area of expertise. And so you handle everything from the tablecloths to the utensils to the flower arrangements or the candles and all of that. And then you've got someone else that has a relationship, is more city-oriented and maybe works for the city or knows some people in the city. Well, you get the hotel accommodation. So we want you to select 4 or 5 different hotels and see who can give us the best rate and try to lock us into where we can get a discount rate and block certain rooms. Someone else is getting the location. And then you got a food committee over here. So it's a lot of fun. It gives, and you've got the internet now, so you don't even have to have conference calls. You can communicate via internet, and you got one that might be the one that's making people aware and keeping everybody connected. That's more of the conduit type of person that's reaching out to family members and saying we're having this thing. So it's about family. So include the family.
That's a good idea.
And putting it together.
Yeah, well, some good tips. And I know one of the tips was to find a good place, and you recommended an outdoor place. We've got some great places here in Florida.
Absolutely, and more importantly, really to keep the costs down, there are city and state parks that if you make your reservations and book early enough, they're free of charge. And some of them are absolutely gorgeous with the pavilions, and some of them have stationary grills and picnic tables. So it's really not costing you anything. And when you go to these large parks, there's plenty of places to park and things of that nature. So I always recommend seek those out first because, once again, you're not paying to go to a facility and spend that extra money.
Chef Pat Neely, we're almost out of time, about 40 seconds left. Give us a website we can go to help us out with this.
I tell people, please go to the FamilyDollar.com website or the Family Dollar Facebook page. Go to the Pat Neely Facebook page or the PatNeely.com. There's great tips there. I've created some delicious recipes there, and there will be a lot of exciting pictures and photos about this reunion that we're celebrating this weekend.
Oh, it sounds exciting. What an honor. Thank you, Chef Pat Neely. Have a great summer. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. After emotional debates